time that you're sick, you're healed. So
Yeah,
how are you
it
feeling now?
was, but now it's okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. So Victor, how are you?
Как
I'm
твои
fine, thank you. Да,
Sure, sure, sure. Sure,
А мы с
sure.
мы с КД иногда занимаемся новой физикой. То есть я ему рассказываю про электричество, мы с ним переписываемся, ему очень нравится. Можешь сказать ему об этом, если он, ну, он же не понял, сейчас говорю. Блин, у меня опять перфораторы работают.
У меня тоже тут работает. Victor told that you chat with him and you discuss some new physics problem.
Yeah, sure, sure. We do talk about it very often. Yeah.
Да,
Sure.
да. Я ему рассказывал пример про свечку, которая, ну, про скорость света, там, про вес, знаешь, ну, что такое вес, знаешь, там, спрашивал я. Вот мы с ним разбирались, узнавали, что это такое. Надо еще раз повторить, чтобы ребята, никто не уходим. Давай в чате. Ты можешь в чат написать, что ребята, не уходите. В конце будет раздача долей.
Мгм.
В чате сейчас напиши, а то все будут ходить. Сейчас послушай, что мы здесь просто болтаем и все. Так, что-то мне Жерар пишет там. Я сейчас пока тут. Здесь. Здесь так, у нас люди прибывают люди, это просто прекрасно, великолепно. Там у нас Маус уже в Абиджане готовит конференцию, распечатал баннеры. Ты видела? Распечатывает баннеры, там все движуха наводит, вот молодец. Красавчик.
Да, видела. Мгм.
Видела? А где ты видела?
Да,
А где ты
ты
видела?
где-то выкладывал там во ВКонтакте.
Да? Точно, ВКонтакте я выложил. Палево, бля. Сразу же ты все прочухал. Так, смотри, прекрасно, люди добавляются. 11 человек уже. О, просто прекрасно. У меня телефон постоянно звенит. Ты слышишь, он все время звенит. Билинь, 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 билинь. Это приходит сообщение от наших друзей. Прекрасно. Так, я сейчас сделаю КД главным, и он будет здесь главным. Так, сейчас мы его найдем, вот здесь чик. Переименовать, разрешить запись, разрешить. Так, провести, удалить, пожалуйста, закрепить. Вот, сделать организатором. Изменить, ну, давай потом, когда слово скажу приветственное. Давай еще мы ждем, скажи, мы ждем 2 минуты и начинаем. Ждем 2 минуты и начинаем, ребята.
We wait for 2 minutes and then we will start.
И тут, знаешь, должен таймер включаться. 2 минуты. Идет 2 минуты. 2 минуты проходит. Хоба. Все, мы стартуем, начинаем. Господи, Артем 100 сообщений пишет зачем-то. Ничего не понимаю. Медиагруппа наша. Так, он выложил новое видео. Как раз для КИД новое видео. Сейчас я ему отправлю. Там еще что-то подсуетили. Так и хочется спросить у всех, как дела, как настроение. Так, сейчас мы вот эту картинку так, хоп. Ты меня видишь или нет?
Вижу.
А где я там? Почему я
Не
себя не
знаю.
вижу?
У меня сбоку.
Да? Понятно. Я себя не вижу. Так, вот реклама небольшая. Реклама небольшая, да. Сейчас я про эту акцию как раз буду говорить. И мне нужно открыть по-русски. Открыть по-русски. Ты вот это видишь сейчас на экране что-нибудь? Второе по-русски вот это вот.
Нет, только 2 миллиона 100.
Да, прекрасно. Это чудесно. Значит, я вот так вот и сделаю сейчас. Хоп, сверну. 2 миллиона 100. Так. Так. У нас осталась минута. Друзья, может быть, вы перекинете ссылку всем, кто хочет присоединиться. Еще вот, подходят люди, подходят. Отправляйте ссылку скорее во все чаты. Пускай люди присоединяются. Ну-ка, Кира, скажи, пожалуйста.
We will wait 1 minute more. Please share the link with other people who want to join us today, and then we will start.
Да. Как ты так вяло говоришь, надо. Что-то у тебя настроения нет.
Жарко очень.
Где?
Дома.
Я думал, на улице. Ну, дома, я
Ну и
думаю.
на улице тоже. Тридцатник, да.
Да? Обалдеть. Во, люди приходят. Просто чудесно. Так, кто-то разговаривает. Вот, видишь, тут уже люди читают объявления. Та-та-та-та-та-та. Та-та-та-та-та-та. Просто чудесно. Так, 12 человек уже. Это вообще good afternoon. Так, кто-то у нас разговаривает. Мы будем сейчас выключать микрофоны в принудительном порядке. О, принц здесь. Принц, приветствую тебя, my friend.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Аллилуйя. Good afternoon. Все, принц здесь, значит, все, конференция удастся, это 100%. Я рад его видеть всегда. Прекрасный человек. Так, вот, смотри, слава богу, люди прибывают. Уже 13 человек. Так, ну все, время вышло. Давай мы скажем, что мы начинаем.
We are ready to start.
Да. Здравствуйте, уважаемые друзья, уважаемые коллеги. Сегодня у нас очередная презентация, но она необычная, потому что презентацию проекта проводить буду не я, а наш коллега Каеде из Нигерии, если я правильно говорю. Произношу его имя, если неправильно, то я приношу извинения. Каеде from Nigeria будет сегодня презентовать проект Electroatom Free Energy. Kira.
Hello once again, dear friends and esteemed colleagues. We are glad to see you today during our conference. Today we have another conference, but today it's not Victor who will present and do the conference. It's Kayode from Nigeria. We are sorry if we mispronounce your name. So, and we are ready to start.
Прежде чем мы начнем, друзья, я еще сделаю небольшое объявление. У нас сегодня стартовала акция, давайте я вам зачитаю. Поделюсь с вами экраном. Как раз вот она, наша акция. И я сейчас ее прочитаю. Вы можете поучаствовать в уникальной акции. Она началась сегодня и продлится до 31 числа 2024 года, 31 декабря 2024 года. Вы можете получить 2 миллиона 100 тысяч инвестиционных долей в рассрочку на 60 месяцев по $50. То есть вы можете купить инвестиционный пакет за $3000 в рассрочку с платежами по $50. Это уникальное предложение, оно действует только на первом этапе. Я объясню почему. Потому что те люди, которые пришли сегодня в проект, это люди, которые поверили в проект, поверили в меня, поверили в разработку, и я им очень благодарен за это, и поэтому я хочу сделать им вот такой подарок. Если вы будете покупать этот пакет, то будет вам счастье. Кира?
So before we start, we would like to say that today we started an, so to say, marketing campaign that you could see on the screen. This marketing campaign will be able for you from this very day and to 31 December this year. This campaign is unique and just for the first stage of the project. And why today you have a unique opportunity to purchase a large investment package of $3,000 in installment, and monthly payments are $50 for 60 months. Moreover, you will receive 2,100,000 investment shares, and if you pay the entire amount ahead of schedule, you will receive an additional bonus, so to say 20%. So it's very profitable offer, and please take advantage of this chance.
А также я добавлю еще немного информации. Все, кто останется сегодня до конца конференции, до конца презентации, получат по 200 подарочных долей. Также я хочу сказать, что КЭД проводит первую презентацию по проекту Electroatom Free Energy, поэтому давайте не будем судить его строго. И я передаю ему права, и, пожалуйста, КЭД, подключайся, и мы внимательно слушаем тебя.
So a little bit more information. Today, everyone who stays until the end of the conference will receive 200 investment shares as a gift. And now Kayode is presented the first conference of the project. So let's not be too strict. And now we will give the floor to the Kayode. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Kayode. As Victor and Kira has said earlier, we are going to start off with the campaign. The campaign is $3,000, and the installment that you'll be paid, that you should pay, is going to be $50 per month. And the overall amount that you have to pay the installment is 60 months, and you are going to receive over 2 million shares. And if you are able to pay on time, you are going to receive more. So, and thank you, Kira. Thank you, Victor. And a shout out to Eugenie, like he helped us often and he's always there. So without any further ado, I would like to dive into today's webinar. So I'll start off by sharing my screen, and I'll tell everyone what SHARES actually stands for. So hope everyone can see my screen. Are you there? Please, if you can see my screen, can you drop any of your favorite emojis, please?
Yep, we can see.
Yeah, sure. People,
Yes,
like,
we can see your slides.
thank you. I need another confirmation. Anyone there? So, thanks for that. So I'll dive into explaining what Electroatom stands for. But before that, I would like to tell you guys about what shares and dividend is. So with the slide before me, it is well explicit, and I would still like to tell you more about it. The first one is with shares. So we have shares are units of ownership in a company or project. When you buy shares, you own a portion of the company. So one of like what we are trying to achieve in Electroatom is something beyond imagination, because we are trying to like create something that has never been in existence before. So, and to achieve that, we need to give some of our shares to people, to investors, to partner and the likes. So we start off with shares as been shown here. So as I said earlier, I said shares are units of ownership in a company or project. So like it's a unit, like it's a fraction of ownership of what you own in a company. And when you buy shares, you own a portion of the company. So whenever you buy shares, you own a percentage of the company. Percentage in what sense? Like you have a voting right. Your decision can influence what the company wants to do. So we now have the purpose of selling shares. The first one is raising capital to fund operation growth or new projects without taking on debt. So purpose of selling shares is to raise capital and to fund the operation without going to banks for any loan. And the second purpose of selling shares, we have spreading risks to ensure that the project is risk-free. And it also says here that to distribute financial risks among investors. So it's to avoid being bankrupt. Yeah. And the third one here is attracting partner. So one of the purpose of selling share also is what attracting partner, which is bringing investor who can offer more than just money, such as expertise or connection. So purpose of selling shares in any company, in any startup, is also to bring more investors. And apart from that, like there are ways in which you can contribute to the company. Like you help them, you spread the news, you refer them to any bigger VC. Yeah. So I will now go to the next slide, which is dividend. So because I know that virtually from this has been explained earlier, you will be okay when we buy the shares. What's going to be our gain? Sure. So the gain of shares is the dividend, and we have dividend, a portion of a company's profit to shareholder, which is what, like once you buy the shares, you have access to profits that the company makes. You will be paid like without selling your shares, without selling anything. You'll be paid the profit. The amount that the company makes will be given to you, like a fraction of it will be given to you according to the shares you buy. So, and we have the purpose of paying dividend. So now I would like to like tell you about the purpose of paying dividend. The first one is to reward investors. Yeah, like they pay you. It's either it's bi-monthly or every three months. That's how like some companies pay their dividends. Some is monthly, some is bi-monthly, which is two months, and some is quarterly. Yeah, sure. So to reward investors, provide income to shareholder without selling shares. So the profit in holding the shares, you don't need to sell. You don't need to sell your shares. You don't need it. Like it will come. Like it's let me just, it's a profit. It's a profit that is gotten from the overall capital that the company made, maybe after a month, after a year, after the stipulated duration. So the second one, we have signal stability, which is to indicate the company's financial health. So dividend are paid for you to for you to know that okay, the company is actually doing well and they are true to their word. And the third one is we have to attract investor, appeal to those seeking regular income from their investments. To attract investors, more like you don't need to sell shares, you just need to just be with the company and you will definitely be paid. So I'll be introducing Electroatom for you, to you. So we have the key investment advantage of the Electroatom project. So we have it, the Electroatom project represents a groundbreaking advancement in electric power, focusing on free energy technology initiated by Tech Technology. This initiative is funded by Electroatom LLC through a crowdfunding approach. As a result, all investors become partial owner of Tribal Technology, which will oversee the development and production of power plants in Africa, Russia, and India. So there's Electroatom, which is Electroatom, is also Electroatom. Electroatom is a project representing a groundbreaking advancement in electrical power. What we are trying to achieve in Electroatom or Electroatom, yeah, Electroatom is still the same thing, you can call it any of the two, is we are trying to like create a plant that is different from any other plant that you know. Initially we know about like electricity is being generated from water and through solar, but we at Electroatom, we are trying to build on a very different narrative. Yeah. So initiated by Tech, we are in conjunction with a company called Tech, and it's founded by Electroatom LLC through a crowdfunding approach. So as a result, so what we are trying to achieve, once you invest in us and you believe in our project as you have, thank you all for coming once again. You all are going to have a fraction of the company. A fraction of the company is, as I said earlier, like you have the shares of the company, you'll be able to make decisions with the company, we'll be able to like seek you out and ask you, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And we are overseeing the development of production of power plants in Africa, Russia, and India. Those are the three countries, like three, yeah, let me just put it, like three countries that we are focusing on right now, like all the African countries, Russia, and India. So top reasons to invest in Electroatom. I told you Electroatom is still the same as Electroatom here. So the first one is in innovative tech. Innovative tech in what sense is we have Electroatom is pioneering free air and energy solution, representing a major advancement in electrical power technology. So like we are trying to like come up with something that is actually different from anything you've ever seen. We are trying to we are trying to create something really new. So the second one, we have the global market potential. So we have that the project targets significant markets in Africa, Russia, India, offering substantial growth opportunity. So we are focusing on these three countries and all the African countries, Russia and India, because like we want to take control of the global market, and which is going to be possible because we have been working nonstop. The third one, we have crowdfunding benefits. So it says here that by investing, you become a co-owner of Tribal Tech, participating directly in the company's success. So the crowdfunding that we are trying to do is we are still looking for partners. We are still looking for investors. In what sense? As a partner, you can contribute to us with your expertise and in any other way that you could. As an investor, you entrust your money to the company, and we are going to work and pay you as stated. So the fourth one, we have sustainable energy. We have Electroatom aims to provide sustainable and renewable energy source aligned with global environment goals. I would like to skip this fourth one because I will be presenting a video to explain this very fourth one very well. So I would like to go to the fifth one, which is experience team. Yeah, Electroatom We are made up of experienced team from every corner of the world, from Russia to India to African countries. We are made up of experienced team, and the project is backed up by Tribal Tech and Electroatom, ensuring expertise and reliable management. And the sixth on the reason why you should invest in us, we have diversified investments. So the project offers exposure to the energy sector with potential returns from multiple international markets. We diversify the investments. We invest in many different investments. We are trying to build something that is different. Yeah, sure. And we are going to diversify the investment. No, we are not putting all our eggs in the baskets. No, we are diversifying it, and other investors too, and other projects too are going to be coming under us as we move on. The seventh one is the social impact. Investing in Electroatom supports the development of infrastructure and energy solution in the emerging economics. So we are going to influence the whole world. Let me just put it that way, because like we are influencing it with innovative tech, with global markets, with crowdfunding benefits, with sustainable energy and diversified investment and social impact. We are going to impact. We are going to make an impact on the social lives as we know it. So please, okay.
Kayode, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but please, I think you should restart the share because we can see only your Discord without presentation. Yep, thank you.
Okay. Can you see my screen now?
The same situation, just Discord and the list of your files.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
In general, yep.
You can't see my screen.
We can see, but only the list, not the presentation.
Okay. Let me commit them. Yeah, can you see me now?
We can't.
Okay. You can't see me.
We can see you.
Okay.
But not your screen. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen again.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I've shared my screen. Can you see it now?
Yep, but not the presentation.
Okay. So can you see the presentation here?
Nope.
Okay. Please, can you spare me a moment?
Maybe you can send it to chat.
Okay. Okay. Can you see the slide? I'll share the slide now. Can you see the slide?
Not yet. I think it's
okay. A minute, please.
now we can see
Okay.
the screen. But
Can you see? Can you see the screen now?
Yep. Now it's screen of Victor.
Okay. So everyone, please, can you see my screen?
А ты скажи ему, пускай он говорит презентацию вот эту, а я буду просто листать. Пусть просто скажет там следующий слайд, а я буду перелистывать и все. Next slide и все.
We can see the screen of Victor. You can present, you can continue, and Victor will show the slide. Yeah.
Okay. So I will be starting with shares. Okay, before the glitch and the likes, I'm really sorry for that. So I'll start with shares today. Shares are units of ownership in a company or project. When you buy shares, you own a portion of the company. So I would like to go again, which is shares is a unit of ownership in a company or project. When you buy shares, you own a portion of the company. So it simply means when you invest in any startup or in any project, that means you have the authority to make decisions in the company. Like you have a voting right, you have the right to make decision, you have the right to influence what the company is trying to do when you own the share in any company. So the purpose of selling shares, the first one is raising capital. You buy share, you like a company gives their shares in order to raise their capital and to fund operation, growth, or new projects without taking a debt, which means like to raise capital in what sense is like they don't need to like go to banks for loans or to sharks to help them out. Like they just need it to just be from investors to investor. And the second purpose of selling shares, we have the spreading risks. Hope everyone is, are we on the same page? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you drop an emoji if you're with me, please?
Да, я перелистнул уже.
Okay.
We can hear you. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So I'm going to dividend. So dividend is more like the profit that you earn from your shares. So dividend are a portion of the company's profits paid to its shareholders. So these are the profits you earn when you hold a shares in any company. So the purpose of paying dividends, we have to reward the investors. Yeah, thank you. To reward the investors, to signal stability, to attract investors. So the purpose of paying dividends is provide incomes to shareholder without selling the shares. So once you are a shareholder, you don't need to sell your shares to earn reward. No, like you automatically you get paid your dividend either monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. So the second purpose for paying dividend is to signal stability, to show that the company is doing very well and they are true to everything they say. So and the third purpose for paying dividend is to attract investors, which is appeal to those seeking regular income from their investments. And this is one of the purpose this is one of the purpose that is used to attract investors and to show people that the investment is actually good. Yeah, Victor, please can you scroll down? Yeah, sure, thank you. So the key investment advantage of the Electroatom project, as I said before, my screen glitched. I told you that Electroatom and Elatom, they are the same, like it's just shortened. So the Electroatom project represents a groundbreaking advancement in electric power, focusing on free energy tech initiated by Traba Technology. So Elatom, we are building on something really new, something really advanced, something unlike ever seen before. It's an electrical power though, but we are different from the usual generators that runs on fuel and the ones that runs on solar. We are trying to build something really, really different. I'm going to tell you what we are working on very soon. So we have as a result, all investors become partial owner of Trivatech, which will oversee the development and production of power plants in Africa, Russia, and India. So where Elatom will be focusing on, like the countries that Elatom will be focusing on is all the countries in Africa first, and Russia as a country, and India too. Victor, please. Yeah, the top reasons to invest in Elatom. The first one is innovative technology. The second one is global market potential. The third one is crowdfunding benefits. And the fourth one is sustainable energy. As I said, I will explain this sustainable energy soon very well. I'm going to present a video so you'll be able to know what actually we are building on. And the fifth one is we have experienced team. Our team are well versed in every aspect. we are really, really good. They are made of expertise, both from Electroatom and Tribatech. And the sixth one is we have diversified investments. We diversify our investments. All the funds entrusted to us by the investors are not just put in just in just what we are trying to build, because as time goes on, we are still going to build more. We are groundbreaking, we are made up of ideas, like we are enthusiasts. We are always seeking to build something more in order to entice our investors and to make them earn their dividend very well. And the second one, we have the social impact. Social impact is we are going to impact everything. Like we are going to influence the whole world, because our invention, our innovation is really, really top notch and is okay. Yeah, Victor, please. So we are now going to the next one, which is what does the investor of the project get? Yeah, sure. So the first, what our investors are going to be earning and what do you get is 51%. Can you see? So I'm going to make the explanation for you to understand what our investor gets by entrusting your funds with us and what we are actually going to do. The first, I'm going to tell you, we have 51% would belong to the founder of the project, Victor Tinov. I'm sorry if I'm unable to pronounce your name very well, and the Tribatech team. So 51% is for the founding fathers and the company that is building with us, and we have 49% of the future enterprise will be distributed among all investors who participated in the project. So we as an investor, we as a partner and enthusiast, we own 49% of the whole shares of the company. So the potential of the electricity market is estimated in trillions of dollars. The average cost of producing an autonomous power plant for connection to a private household will be about $30 million. To connect a manufacturing facility, the average price will be 1.4 million. So the potential of electricity market is estimated, the estimated is like the overall cap, like the market cap of electricity is in trillions of dollars. So we cannot be precise that okay, it's going to be $5 trillion. No, we are not precise, but it's a multi-trillion dollar market. And the average cost of producing an autonomous power plant for connection to a private household would be about $30,000. So now let me show you one of the news of what we are trying to break, what we are trying to make. Okay, we in Electroatom, we are trying to build a generator power plant that runs only on powder. Yeah, sure. You had that right. Sure. I know. Yeah. You had that right. So we are trying to build an electric plant that runs only on powder, no fuel, nothing, and it can work in isolation. Works in isolation without you. Once you launch the plant, it works for itself. And the minimum months, the minimum months that it can work is 6 months straight up without you interfering, without you doing anything. It works like that for 6 good months without your light off, without your light getting off, without you being bothered about paying bills, without you bothered about anything. Everything will be fine for 6 months. And the powder, you don't need to refill. You use the same powder for 6 good months straight up. Okay. Victor, please, can you scroll it up a little bit? Okay, thank you. So we now have the plant production volume of the 3 tribal technology plants in Russia, India, Benin will be about 7,300 such order per year. So the estimated plants that we've tallied, we've calculated both in Russia, India, and Benin one of the African countries, and Nigeria too included, is going to be over 7,300 such per year. Because like, just imagine an electricity generating plant that runs totally on powder without you going to it to change the powder, without you running everywhere to get fuel and the likes. It's going to be captivating, and people would like to use it. And so with an average cost of $100,000 for a plant, so the average cost of this plant is $100,000 for a plant. The expected profit, so now this is getting interesting, yeah, sure. So the expected profit from the production and the sale of power plants in the first 2 years will amount to $290 million per year. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the average cost of just a plant is estimated to be as $100,000. So the expected profit from the production and the sale of power plants in the next 2 years will be, so this is going to be our overall market cap for 2 years. This amazing. This is really, really good. So we now have taken into account the duration of the project. By 2030, the capitalization of the tribal technology group of companies will be from $12 billion. With the development of the company and the construction of new plants around the world, capitalization will grow by 100,000 of cents. So we at Electroatom, we are building everything that we are building in just minimum of just 5 to 6 years. Sure, 5 to 6 years. Although we are the stages that we are going is 15 stages. As Victor said earlier, it's 15 stages. The first stage is the infancy stage, and the first stage is what we are now, when all the shares are quite cheap, it's not expensive, everything is just really, really affordable now. So and as time goes on, stage by stage, the shares decreases and the amount of each share increases. Hope you understand. Like the shares decreases and the amount that you are going to get each shares is going to increase. Like from stage 1 now, the shares, let's just assume, like, let me just take you on the memory lane. Let's assume that like this stage 1 now, or stage 2, like you could say for $100, let's say the shares is 405,000 shares, like the unit that you have, the unit of the shares that you have now at $100. So now once we graduate into the stage 2, it's going to decrease. It might be maybe around 200 and something shares that you'll be earning, like the units that you have. So as the stage as the stages graduates, the shares is going to be decreasing, and the shares and the higher the stage, the higher the shares, and the lower the unit of shares you receive. So now I would like to tell you about Victor. So this is our founder, and yeah, this is our founder. I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry. Okay, so this is our founder, is Victor Tilnov. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry if I'm unable to pronounce your name very well, Victor. So he's the CEO. He was born on June 4th, 1984 in Central Russia. He's a Russian, graduated from the Eastern Economic College with honors, and one of his some of his achievements, he has developed a device apparatus that record the weight of any material in real time and restores them. And he has developed a polymer composite coating that provides wear-free fraction. I know this is going to beg the question that you asked, that, okay, why is an economist our founder? I told you earlier, Electroatom is made up of expertise from around the world. Victor is one. He's a master of new physics. Actually, he teaches me often. He tells me everything that new physics entails. He's a master of it. So we have other people too working, other engineers, everyone like that. So we have vast team in Electroatom. Victor, please can you play the video, please? Can you share the video?
Да, сейчас я включу видео. Одну секундочку. Я включу. Так, выключить. Так, и включить. Так. Can you see
Not
this
yet.
video?
Yeah, sure.
Все, тогда включаем.
Yeah, this is a 3D of what we are building at Electroatom. Hope everybody can hear me. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just drop any emoji, please. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. Thank you, Kira. Yeah, sure. So, so this is one of the plants that we are building at Electroatom at the moment. So you see how it is. So you see, this is what we are investing in, and these are the can you see those white particles? Those you can see they say charges from the generator are removed by special current collector. So these are the powder that we are going to put inside the plant, and that is going to run on. Yes, please play it, Victor. Yeah, sure. So can you see everything that we receive the charges? And this is the power particle. The powder particle gives away electric charge. Yeah, sure. Can you see it? So we are building something really different in Electroatom. We are just the right person in the market. And can you see the Satora, like in it is the powder particle, restore their charges from the ground through the grounding cable system. Yeah, sure. So you see how it is. Hope everyone is seeing the screen, right? Yeah. So you see, these are the powder. Sure. So we have the powder particle restore the power back to 85%, which means like you can use a powder over and over again. I told that the average month that you can use, like you can use the powder is for 6 months straight up. 6 months without you being scared of your lights going off or anything. It's going to run by itself in isolation, in seclusion. So we have the restore power goes into the charger and makes a new cycle, thereby closing the system and making it isolated. Yeah.
Так, какой-то может быть еще слайд.
Yeah,
Включить.
sure.
Кира, ты здесь?
Do you need another
And the
screen?
other slide. Yeah, the other slide. I'm coming. Let me try to. Okay. Yeah, the other slide, please.
We can see your screen.
Can you see my screen?
No.
I think I'm still on Victor. Can Victor turn off his screen share? So I'll try to share my screen again.
Okay.
Yeah, please, Victor.
Что надо, Кира, сделать-то?
А у него есть доступ к показу экрана?
Да, конечно. Он вообще сейчас главный.
Please try to share again.
Okay. Okay, I'm on it. Can you see my screen?
Yep, the list of files.
Yeah. Can you see everything here? Can you see my Corsair working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So can you see this one too?
The screen is loading, I think.
Can you see it?
Just the same list of files, and
Oh
that's
my
all.
God. Okay. Let me try another approach. Okay. Can you see it now?
It's loading.
Can you see it now?
Nope.
Still the same?
Yep.
Oh my God.
So try
Okay.
using Microsoft Edge.
Okay. I'm sorry for that. Microsoft Edge. I think I've been using Microsoft Edge from the start and it's not showing it. Let's try this. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry for this, please. Oh my God.
Ну, я могу объяснить, как поделиться экраном. Тут есть зеленая стрелочка, там поделиться. Нужно выбрать файл и нажать поделиться.
Так он делится же, просто не грузится почему-то.
I'll
Я
still
не
share
знаю
the
тогда. Какой слайд нужно показать? Я покажу.
Kayode, which slides you want to share? Maybe
the English presentation of Electroatom. Like apart from the slide I worked.
Английскую, да, презентацию.
Yeah.
Сейчас я посмотрю. Английская презентация есть у меня. Так. French и English.
Okay.
Yes. Сейчас будет все у нас окей. Так, я ее открыл, идем сюда. Так, и English presentation. Вот,
Thank you, Victor.
пожалуйста.
Thank you so much.
Пожалуйста.
Sure. Thank you. So,
Which slide do you need?
yeah, don't worry. I want to open mine so that to make it easier. So, I would like to take you on another lane for you to understand more what we are working on, and you'll be able to see exactly how the plant is going to look like. Can you all hear me? Can you see can you see Victor's screen?
We can see
Okay,
everything.
thank you, sir. Thank you. So, okay. So we have today's electricity, as we all know, it is the main resource for life. We all know that one. Yeah, sure, because we all need electricity in all our endeavors. So electricity is used everywhere. It gives us lightning, heat, operation of household appliances, communication, operation of medical devices, production of goods, transport, and absolutely everything. So we need electricity in everything we do, right? So we now have everyone wants a perpetual motion machine that generates free electricity and to connect to it. The first one of the reasons why we need to believe in this our project, and we actually need to see what we are building on, and more clips and more slides will be coming out soon. Is you own your house and not pay for utility bills. Like when everybody loves that, we don't want to pay for bills. And the second one, you own your business and do not pay for electricity, mining cryptocurrency, or manufacturing goods. So, and this one is one of the main reason why we choose to build these plants, because like mining cryptocurrency is really hard in some countries. You cannot just mine anyhow. Like Malaysia, they spoiled their mining rigs just of recent because mining cryptocurrency consume a lot of electricity and it's going to weigh down the national grid. So countries, they don't accept it. But with this our plants, with this our new electricity narrative, you can mine as many crypto as you want without anybody bothering you, without any government agency coming to your doorstep and tell you what to do, what you mine, and spoil your assets. So the third one, we have a small village or city area. These our plants can power a small village or a city area. So we are going to the new knowledge. This new knowledge, I think one of the days Victor is going to explain to us very well what it actually means, but I'll still brush it through though. So the experimental proving of everything we are trying to do. The first one is there's a direct transition of a substance exclusive in a direct electric current. So there is diversity in how we generate electric current. We should not be akin to, okay, we can only generate electricity just by using water or by using a windmill or through solar. So this is our formula for you to know that we are really building something that is okay and standard. The second one is the mathematical formula for generating currents from powder. This is the formula that we use in generating the electricity, and it is well proven. Professor from different universities have proved it, and it actually works. So the fundamental definition are given. What's electricity? Matter, electrical matter, the static charge, the dynamic change, etc. So we have, in simple terms, this is made possible to create a perpetual motion machine to generate free energy. So all these, like all the formula is just for us to be able to like generate motion, to be able to generate energy from powder. So now I'll be unveiling to you the autonomous powder power plant, the closed loop. So now, can you see the picture? Yeah. So you'll be able to see the picture here. This is exactly what we are building. Victor, can you slide down? Yeah, sure. Thank you. So this is what we are building. Can you see it? So these are cargo, and these are the plants inside, like what is going to be generating the electricity. Reminiscing back on the video played by Victor, you can see this. You can see all this one. So don't worry, I'll try to break them down so you understand more what we are doing. So the uniqueness of the technology in comparison, we run a survey. Then we do comparison of what the technology is all about, and we are able to get this. So the gasoline plant, the comparison is between the gasoline, which is our normal fuel, and normal gas and the likes, and powder power plant. So the first one is fuel is used to generate electricity. We all know that one. Our generator uses fuel. And powder, we have here, powder is used to generate electricity. Powder also itself is used to generate electricity. How are we able to like come to that is we run a test, we did our survey as well, because like everything we are doing in Electroatom is based on fact, it's based on evidence, it's based on everything that we've like we've checked out, we've sampled out, and we've do research on it. Just assuming like there's a tornado, most of us that we are used to sci-fi movie, inside this tornado, like a tornado that is spinning, you see lightning striking. How is that possible? There's no water, there's no rain, but it's just the powder, it's just the ashes of the sound that generates the electricity inside that tornado. Yeah. So the next one is fuel needs to be constantly refilled. Sorry. So you need to for you to be able to like use a gasoline power plant, you need to be there. You cannot leave your gasoline power plant in isolation, no. And in contrast to what we are building in Electroatom, in a special reducing agent, okay, the powder restores its potential to 85%. So like the powder you put inside the plant that we're building still restores itself back to 85%, which means that you can use it over and over. So the same powder is used over and over again. It does not need to be constantly sprinkled. So you don't need to change the powder. You don't need to go there and refill it. No, once you just put it there, that's all. Your electricity will be generated non-stop. The gasoline power plant, again, the price of fuel is high and constantly growing. We all know this one, like everywhere, every country are always complaining about the fuel, the scarcity and everything. Just like here in Nigeria, our fuel is really, really high. So the powder can last from 6 to 8 months at one refilling. So just a refill is going to last for 6 to 8 months, non-stop, like non-stop. So the gasoline power plants, we have the noise and exhaust gas. There's always smoke everywhere when you are using a gasoline power plant. And so the contrast of what you are building here in Electroatom, we have the the powder has a low price. You get the powder at a very affordable price, and it does not make noise and the like. Okay, so now we have the no exhaust flames. There is no flame, low noise, there will be no noise. Like everything will just be like normal electricity without noise, without anything, and very reliable. It is a very, very good plant that we're building, and it's not something you will need to be repairing over and over every month. No. So now we are now I'll be talking about the physical principle of the operation, the autonomous closed cycle power plant. So we have the process of generating. Victor, please can you scroll your screen? Yeah, thank you. Scroll it. Scroll. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So the process of generating current from powder. So here is this is how the plant is going to be. You know, I showed you a picture of the plant inside the cargo. Yeah. So this is how it's going to be. The first one, we have the compressor. Can you see the compressor? And we have the dehumidifier, you see, and the third, we have the receiver, and the fourth, which is the feeder, which receives the prepared air and picks up the powder, you see. And we have the fifth, the generator air powder particles gives off part of the potential and electricity current flow. So this is where the electricity is. This is where the process is been taken. And we have the sixth, which is the transformer. Sure. We have the seventh, which is the hub or control system. From here, the current is supplied to the consumer. So this where we'll be powering this way or everything generated from the one, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth materials, the plant, the whole plant is going to be, and this way is going to enter either your household or your company or anywhere you want to use it. So we now have the compressor supplies air to the preparation system and is filtered and dehumidified. The prepared air enter the storage unit, the receiver here. That's the third one. And Victor, scroll down, please. Sure, thank you. It's okay. So we have the compressor supplies air to the preparation system. It is filtered and dehumidified. The second one, the prepared air enters the storage unit. The third one, the air is directed to the feeder, which is already contain a finely dispersed powder. The next one, the air under a certain pressure at a speed of 40 meter per second picks up the powder, mixing with it. And the last on the list here, a mixture of powder and here enters a tribal generator in which electrical energy is generated while the powder loses part of the potential. So what this is just all about is trying to explain the process of generating the current from the powder. That once you put you fill up the plant just once, all this process will be taking place by itself, and the powder losing its potential is just going to be there, and you will use the powder filled once for more than 6 to 8 months. So okay. So Victor, we'll be talking about restoring the potential of the powder. How do you restore the potential of the powder? Because I told you that you don't need to refill the powder after just refilling just once. How does it happen? How does the potential of the powder reoccurs again? Okay, so the process of restoring the potential of the powder is just as shown above, still the same, but after. So Victor, scroll down, please. Thank you. And please, I just don't want to just continue talking. Please, if you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question, you can raise up your hand, you can unmute yourself. Feel free to ask question. Like Electroatom is a very good company. We always like investor asking questions, please. So Victor, no. Go up, please. Yeah, I've not explained that one. Thank you. It's okay. So please, questions, please ask question. If you cannot, like, if you don't want to use the voice method, you can just type in your question. Kira is going to read them and she's going to get to me. Please just ask question, please. So the process of restoring the potential of the powder, we have, after giving away some of the charges in the Shuaib generator, the powder particles enter the reducing agent. So we now, from the ground, because like there will be some cables in the ground too. So from the ground through the grounding system of the cables, powder particle restores changes, and we have the recovery process take some time. So like there's this process that, so it will enable you to be able to use the powder again without sprinkling it. The powder particle are reduced to 85%. So like once you are using it, the percent is going to be reducing as time goes on. The last one here, we have the recovered powder is sent to the feeder and makes a new cycle, thereby closing the system and making it autonomous. So everything is just going to work on itself, like it's going to be just how it is. You feel it once, it keeps on running. All these processes you don't need, like it's just to enlighten you what we are building and what we have been putting our efforts all this month. So we have the possibilities of application. The possibility of application means like, where can we use the plant? Is it just meant for just a household? Is it meant for just anywhere? So the first one is for a private house. For a private house, powers 16 kilowatts. The generator, the plant that we're working on, powers 16 kilowatts, and 3 phases, 220 to 360 volts. That's the volt that it generates. We have variable 20-foot container. So it's going to be in a container, like a cargo, we are all used to the cargo. So it's going to be in that, and 18 months. For a household, you'll be able to use this generating plant with this electricity generating plant without refueling for 18 good months. So for factories, we have its powers from 128 kilowatts, because factory use a large amount of electricity, so it generates this amount, which is 128 kilowatts. 3 phases, the volt that is going to be generating, and we have variable multiple 4-foot container. The container is going to be different, since this is meant for the factory to be able to generate the appropriate and the needed power. So we have for a settlement or microdistrict, that's for a settlement, a village, or so it has the capacity of generating more than 32 megawatts, and 3 phases, 220 to 360 volts, and variable multiple 40-foot container, and 6 months without refueling. It runs 6 months for a micro district, 6 months without you refueling it. And for electric filling of electric transport, we have power from 512 kilowatts and 3 phases, variable multiple 4-foot containers, 6 months without refueling. So please, before I proceed to the next slide, please, I like you guys to ask your question, please. So anybody with a question, please feel free to ask. Any question, please?
Hello, guys. I have a question.
Okay, sir.
So far the presentation has been nice, and I just want to ask one question.
Okay, sir.
Would there be any weather, as in, is there any weather, like, is the weather affected, and will weather affect,
Yeah.
will it
Okay.
be a part of, as in, the weather now in every place are different,
Yeah,
but
sure.
will weather have an effect on these projects?
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Will weather be a, as in,
A
will it
factor
have
that
an
will
effect?
affect,
Yeah,
okay.
a factor that will affect this project. I don't
The
know.
generation of the
Just,
electricity, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Weather does not have any effect on it. Why? Because Samuel, are you with me? So
I'm with you.
yeah, sure. Weather won't have any effect on it because we are placing the the electricity generating plant inside a container. Are you there? So there will
I'm
be
there, I'm there.
like there will be some cooling equipment inside it, and inside the plant itself, the picture I showed you earlier, like there are some cooling equipment inside it. So weather won't have any effect on it. It won't.
Oh, all right.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Sam. So okay, I saw a question here. Okay. So from Olubumi, well, the question is, what is the content of the powder? Okay, it's chemical constituents. I think I'll be referring this question. Thank you, Olubumi. I'll be referring the question to Victor. Yeah. But to just give you a rough explanation on what the powder is going to be. The powder is going to be an engineered powder. It's going to be an engineered powder. We are going to work on that, and in the next presentation we are definitely going to make it more elaborating. Sure. Thank
Should
you.
I translate the question to Victor?
Yeah,
or-
please translate. Yeah.
Вопрос из чата. Какой состав порошка? Какие компоненты?
Спасибо за вопрос. Я рад,
So
наконец-то.
Olubumi,
Может быть,
Victor is going to answer you, please.
да. Вот, так. Меня видно же, да? Спасибо за ваш вопрос. Состав порошка очень простой. Это эпоксидная смола. Она используется в добавлении в порошковые краски, ну, типа закрепителя, что-то такое. Она очень дешевая и везде доступная. Стоит около 20 рублей за килограмм. Если в доллары перевести, это менее цента, да, получается там, ну, несколько центов. Пожалуйста, Кира.
The powder is epoxy resin. It's used in paints as a fixative stuff. So it isn't. It's green, you know. It's eco-friendly, and the price of this powder is really low. It's really cheap.
Okay. Kira, please, what do you say the name of the powder is again?
Epoxy resin. I can send
Okay.
it to.
Okay, please, can you drop it in the chat so Olubumi will be able to know the name. So Olubumi, Victor said the powder is going to be super cheap, and Kira is dropping the name soon, and it's eco-friendly. Sure. So the next question here is, what is your plan for the underdeveloped countries like Nigeria? Well, thank you for this question. Our plans for a country like Nigeria is we are going to advocate for this project and ensure that many companies and many households, many districts sees what we are building. Because in a country like this, we actually need something that Electroatom is building. We all know in Nigeria, we don't have good electricity, and our fuel is hiking daily. So we are going to advocate to our government and let them see what we are building. Then we can bring this down to Nigeria. Thank you for this question. Okay. Any other question, please? So any other question? Okay, so the next question on the list here is this powder reusable or to be discarded? Okay, thank you. I told you the first feeling you need, like the initial feeling you feel the plant is going to last for 6 to 8 months, no matter what. So after that 8 months or 6 months, you can refill it and you discard it then. but about like without the powder using 6 or 8 months and you discard it, you are not you are not abiding with what we beat the plant for, because like it's going to, I say inseclusion. Inseclusion simply means like the generation plant is going to work without you going there, without you looking to it, without you doing anything, without anybody touching it. It's going to work straight up for 6 months. So after 6 months, then the powder can be disposed and discarded. Thank you for the question too. Any other question, please? Okay. So Victor, please can you scroll a little bit up? Up. No. Up. No, that's down. Sure. Okay. So the current challenges. So the challenge that we are facing now, because every project has their challenges. So our challenges we are facing now. Victor, down, please. The first one is to assemble is assembling the autonomous powder power plant. We are trying to assemble it together. Just of recent, Victor shared a video about us getting the equipment, and we've started signing agreements with other companies that are going to manufacture the plants for us. Like, you understand, like we've signed agreements with other companies that we are going to buy the instruments, the equipment needed for coupling everything and assembling everything together. Hopefully by 2025, that's next year, like January, Victor said we are going to assemble just one, and a video will be shown, and you'll be able to see what you've invested in. So the second challenges that we are facing here is patenting, like to be certified in a country. So as you said, that what is our plan for a country that is underdeveloped as Nigeria? First, Nigeria is developed still, and once we receive a patenting certificate from Nigeria, from Nigeria government, to be able to like bring our plants down to Nigeria, and every household, every factory, and every district, micro district, to be able to make use of it. And the third one on the list here is organization of an enterprise for the production and sale of powder plants in Russia and India. So we are trying to, because currently we've got our office in Russia. So we are going to like organize in each country. There's going to be a representative, a project manager, and the likes that will be in an organization opened by Electroatom, which the power plant will be sold, and you'll be able to get yours. Down, please, Victor. So now this what we all came here for, the investment part. So let's dive into it. Victor, scroll down, please. Thank you so much, Victor. So today, anyone from any country can become an investor and partner of Electroatom project. Anyone. Like, we are not restricted to, okay, this country. No, everyone, anywhere in the world, you can become an investor and a partner of Electroatom project and get his shares, and you get a share in the innovative business. So you can invest from any corner of the world, whether in Tunisia, you're in Turkey, you're in Afghanistan, you're in Iran, you're in anywhere in the world. We are not restricted, and we are not cutting everybody, because everybody needs to be on this. So now, what are now the benefits of this? So investor can count on a part of the company profit in form of dividend. So now, I told you earlier that shares, once you have shares in a company, you don't need to sell your shares to get money. You don't need it. Just the shares is going to be giving you dividend, and dividend is calculated on the overall shares, the overall unit you have. So once you have the overall unit, the dividend is going to be paid according to the overall unit you have in the company. And I also tell you, though it's not included here, but I would like to add it, that once you are a shareholder in Electroatom, you have the right to make decision. You have the right to influence decision. You can talk to the CEO, you can talk to me, you can reach out to anybody. Everyone is always active to help you out, and we are happy about it. We are always active. Anything that includes Electroatom, I'm always there. So the second one, you can earn today using our affiliate program. So one of the best thing in Electroatom is you can earn. Like you can just refer your friends, refer your family, refer anyone, and you earn your own commission. You will earn no matter what, you are going to be paid. So we are the last one here. We have such investments are convenient. Victor, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Such investments are convenient, safe, and suitable for novice investors. You don't need to be well versed in everything. You don't need to be well versed in what we have been explaining, but you just need to just know the primary. You just need to have the primary knowledge of what you are trying to build. You need to have. You just need to have a little knowledge about everything. We are going to do the hard work part for you. You don't need to stress yourself. Be like, okay, I need to know about this. I need to know. It's good to always always learn more and to try to know more, but you don't need to be to stress yourself that, oh, no. But if you want to, I'm always here. You can schedule a Zoom call with me, a WhatsApp call, a normal call. I will always pick your call to tell you very much more about what our company entails much better. So Victor, thank you. Scroll down. So now, what does the investor get? You as an investor, you as our partner, what do you get? Because like you cannot just be working for us, you cannot just be there for us from the initials and you not earn anything. So what do you get? So it's stated here that each investor of Electroatom project becomes a co-owner of an innovative business and receives a shares in the enterprise. That's really good. Like you, once you become an investor, you are a co-founder. You earn. You have everything, you have the voting rights, you have everything that is needed in this project. And other project that will be integrating, you also have a share in it. So the first one is the rights of the project investor are legally protected by the investment agreement and a certificate indicating the number of shares acquired. All the shares you buy from Electroatom, there's an agreement with it and there's a certificate indicating the number of shares that you've acquired. You are not just buying shares. You're not just buying shares without any documentation. Everything will be documented and you will make your signature on it. Yeah. So the second one, after the successful implementation of the project, investor will be able to receive income. So once we launch, you'll be able to receive your income and the amount of which depends on the number of shares acquired. Your dividend, I stated earlier, like your dividend is going to depend on the amount of the shares you hold. So the third one, an investor can use our affiliate program and earn extra profit. For this purpose, a partnership agreement is concluded. So for you to become a partner, with us, you still earn extra profit. And a partnership agreement will be concluded, which you are going to earn from people you bring into the business, people you talk to, and that. Victor, please. So now, how will investor earn? Okay, so thank you, Victor. Please, question, you can just drop your question, please. I want you guys to ask question. Feel free. Electroatom is here to stay, so you don't need to be scared to ask. Voice out. You can reach out to me on my WhatsApp, my Telegram, anywhere. Just drop your question. So now, how will investor earn? Investing now during the startup stage, the startup period. I told you earlier, like Electroatom is still new. We are still new. We are still in our infancy stage. There is a stage in shares holding company. We call it infancy. That's when it's not been fully publicized and it's still growing. So this is the very time that you need to earn. This is the very time you need to invest your money and you earn. So investing during the startup period, you buy shares of the company 100 of times cheaper than their potential nominal value. So you buy it and it's really, really cheap now. Because like as the campaign that Victor and Kira stated when we are starting the session, there is a campaign of $3,000 and you'll be able to pay $50 for 60 months. 60 months. So you'll be able to pay 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And if you are able to pay on time, you will earn more of the overall investment that you did and earn from the growth of capitalization of Tribal Technology LC. So once we are growing, as we are growing, your dividend will not be like your dividend will not be stiff to just a percent. No, it will keep on growing. As the company is growing, your dividend will start growing, and you start earning more because as your dividend grows, you earn more, the company grows, and that's how it goes. So we have 49.5% will belong to those investors. So you see now, so 49.5% will belong to those investors who support the project today. So the percentage of the dividend that will belong to the investor that invest in us today is going to be 49.5% during the implementation of the project. And the investor will receive a part of the company income. They will be paid 50% of the profit distributed as dividend. This is amazing. This is something I will implore you to try to invest in, because you are going to earn 50% of the profit distributed as dividend. You start with us today. All of you that you attend this webinar, I'm really, really grateful for this, and because that you guys are going to earn more. So that's how it goes. You are going to earn 50% of the profit distributed as dividend. Wow. Thank you, Victor. This is really good. Yeah. Is that all, Victor?
Да, Кайоде, Кира, скажи, пожалуйста, ему, чтобы он принял людей в зале ожидания. Они там все столпились и ждут, когда он примет людей. То есть там люди еще есть. Скажи, пожалуйста, ему.
Kira, are you there?
Кира. Сейчас мы Киру позовем.
Okay, please, if you have questions, please, you can ask, please.
Так, Кира.
Please, I want questions, please. And as announced earlier, all the attendees will be gifted 200 certificate shares. Please, you can slide into my DM on WhatsApp and drop your emails. I will compile everything and send it to Victor. You'll be credited within 72 hours, please. So please, your emails, please, the email you registered your Electroatom account with, please send it to me on WhatsApp or any other convenient means. I'll gather everything and forward it to Victor. Victor is going to credit you the 200 shares. So you should know that we really appreciate you staying with us and being here. Thank you very much for your time. And please, I want questions, please.
Так.
Okay, questions, please.
Кайоде, чат.
Okay.
Чек
Okay.
чат.
Okay. Okay. Kira, are you there?
Yep.
Okay.
Кира, там скажи ему, что в зале ожидания люди ждут, чтобы он нажал кнопку «Принять», там есть.
Kayode, please accept people from the waiting room, because now you are organizer of this conference.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry for that. So please, questions, please. I know you guys have tons of questions. If you can use the voice, you can just drop the message here, please. Okay.
Ну, я тогда, может быть, добавлю еще вот по этому пункту.
Okay.
Кира, ты, может быть, скажешь?
Okay. Okay.
Смотри, вот по вот этому пункту
Okay.
здесь сказано...
The question here, Victor, Kira, please, can you help me to relay this question to Victor, please?
Sure. I
Okay.
think he wants to add some
Okay.
detailed information about the first point, assembly of an autonomous power plant, and
Okay.
then I will translate the question. For
Okay, no
sure.
problem. Okay, thank you.
Да, вот по вот этому как раз моменту. Презентация составлялась еще до того, как мы начали привлечение инвестиций, поэтому по вот этому пункту уже есть что сказать и что добавить. Мы уже в проекте уже участвуют 11 стран Африки, но это только, я скажу только про страны Африки. Участвует уже 11 стран Африки, уже из Африки у нас более 2500 инвесторов. И в сентябре мы уже будем закупать оборудование для того, чтобы начать сборку электростанций. А к декабрю, точнее в январе 2025 года мы уже продемонстрируем работу электростанции. Также мы уже арендовали дополнительные площади, на которых мы будем как раз собирать нашу электростанцию. Ну и вот по этому моменту я как раз-таки хотел добавить. И по второму, по патентованию, мы будем получать 3 патента, так как у нас будет 3 изобретения. Патенты мы будем получать, подавать заявки на патентование мы будем уже также в январе 2025 года. Пожалуйста, Кира.
So this presentation was made before we started attracting. Please turn off your microphone.
C'est celui qui dit moi qui veut du cyberhomme, le droit. C'est ça. Ça me ferait plaisir de le rencontrer. Il est un garçon, il est censé pas quitter la maison, il me semble. Il est sorti acheter du lait en poudre pour son fils. Ouais, il s'en avait plus. Comme j'avais la tête qui tournait, je suis rentré pour que la Vanta prenne le relais. Faites attention.
So this presentation once again was made before we started attracting investments, and 11 African countries are already participating in the project. And there are already more than 2,500 investors from Africa. And in September, we will already start purchasing spare parts, components, etc. And we have already rented additional areas, additional sites where we will assemble the station.
Кира, ты скажи ему, что он главный в конференции, что он может выключать микрофон.
Kayode, please turn off the microphone of Jibo. You are organizer and you can do this.
Le plus important, faire le lien avec l'argent sale. Se retrouver à la rue sans rien, le cœur léger. Tu n'avais pas le droit, tu n'en as fait qu'à ta tête comme toujours, tu n'as pas le droit. Est-ce que tu veux que j'explique ça à ton père maintenant? Je vais lui dire, t'as pas le droit, tais-toi. D'accord? Et surtout, tu ne parles de tout ça à personne. Jusqu'à ce que je trouve une
Can you turn
solution.
off your mic? I think he has.
Tu es mon fils adoré. Et je t'aimerai jusqu'à ma mort.
Jibo, please éteignez votre microphone, s'il vous plaît.
Okay. Please turn off your mic. Jibo. I think I've done that already. Okay, we can
Éteignez.
proceed.
Merci.
I've done it.
So, as I have already said, in September, we will already start purchasing spare parts and spare components for the assembly of the plant. And in January, we will already present the operation of the plant. And as for the patenting, the second point on the screen, we will patent 3 inventions in each country. In each country, we will patent the generator itself, the restorer, and the charger, as I remind well. So, там был вопрос есть ли какие-то неблагоприятные последствия, может быть, выбросы?
Неблагоприятные последствия, да? Вопрос.
Да.
Спасибо за вопрос. Неблагоприятных последствий быть не может, потому что у нас полностью экологически чистые используются материалы. То есть порошок – это экологически чистый материал. Даже если будет какой-то выброс, ничего страшного, это все будет переработано планетой, Землей. То есть никаких последствий, ничего не будет. Спасибо за вопрос.
As for question about any adverse effects of the plant, as like emissions, etc. Plants doesn't produce any emissions. It doesn't make noise. She doesn't make any carbon footprints. So it's eco-friendly.
Вот, смотри, под конец, у кого-то включен микрофон. Под конец нашей конференции, под конец нашей презентации подошли люди, это хорошо, это прекрасно. Каеде, пожалуйста, я передаю тебе слово.
Thanks for answering the question. Thank you very much. Thank you. So any other question, please? Please, everyone that attended, please don't forget to drop your registered Electroatom email, please. So you'll be able to get your 200 certificate shares, please. Just send them to me. I'll send it to the CEO, please. So any other question, please?
You have 2 questions
Okay.
in the chat.
Okay, so this user asks, what is the least amount to be invested? Okay. How soon do we start gaining from what is invested? Okay. The least investment at the moment is just $50, but you can make your deposit subsequently. Like the minimum deposit is just $13. So you can deposit it maybe 5 times if you don't have up to that 50. Then once it's 50, use it to invest. And there is like the packages are different, they varies. There is package of $100, there is one of 500, there's one of 3,000, there's one of $1,000. So you just need to choose any package that you want, and you start getting your shares. And how soon do we start gaining from what is invested? Okay, I told you that we are going to 15 stages, and it's during that stage, it's during the final stage that you start earning. But during that time, you will be able to see your shares, the shares you've gathered so far at this early stage. You would have seen it grown. It would have grown much more than when it was during the infant stage, as I stated earlier, please. So you earn once we've concluded the 15 stages, like the 15th stage, and the stages are very, very fast. I said it earlier, we are not just stuck onto a stage, no. We are graduating from stage to stage to stage to stage. So you earn as soon as possible, as we are able to couple the autonomous machine. We are going to send a clip and you'll be able to see it. And once we have our patenting, so you will be able to reach out to anyone in the countries, and that's when you begin. I hope this answers your question.
Kayode, I sent you another question. Please check the chat.
Okay, so at what calculation would the energy be calculated? Okay. It's in kilowatts, and I think we stated it. There is the PDF earlier. It was shown there. Because you know like the kilowatt varies. There is kilowatt that is just going to be advisable to be used in household. There is a kilowatt that is meant for industrial purposes. There are kilowatts that the kilowatt which is measured in volts that is appropriate to be used in micro districts, and there is one that is going to be using electric filling stations. So the kilowatts are quite different. You cannot we are not using the same kilowatts for household to power a factory. We cannot use the one of the kilowatts of the factory to power that of a micro district. Hope you understand it, sir. So, and I will drop the PDF for you to read more and understand it very well. Okay. Can you hear me? Hope everyone is with me. Okay, what is the least amount to be invested? Okay, I've answered this. Okay, so the next question by Richard here, the minimum is $50, but that's from an installment package. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. I said it earlier. We have the packages varies. There's a package of $100 and there is a package of $1,500. So the minimum for investing is $100 if you want to get your package at once. But if for an installment plan, it's from 50. You make your installment. You make your installment $50 every month, and if you are capable, you can even pay it off, and you're still going to earn more, because on Electroatom, once you pay the full package amount, you'll be able to earn more on the package that you choose. Thank you, Richard. So other questions, please. Okay. Kira, is this you? This is in French, right?
Yep, it's me.
Okay. There is another question from Libri Christine. I think you can answer that, right? Please don't forget to drop your emails, please. I will gather everything and forward it so you be able to get your shares within 72 hours. You all get it. Okay.
Ну вот, вопросы закончились, наверное. Если есть у кого-нибудь вопросы, вот Жерар Пион здесь с нами. Рад приветствовать тебя, коллега. Друзья, если у кого-то есть вопросы, вы можете их задавать. Если вопросов нет, то нужно написать почту, email в чат для того, чтобы получить подарочные бонусные доли. Если вы еще не зарегистрированы в проекте, то вам нужно зарегистрироваться по ссылке Kayode. И так, вот Kayode может отключать микрофон. Я его сделал главным в конференции. Так вот, Кира, ты можешь перевести?
Акции.
Смотри, чтобы надо, чтобы Kayode скинул свою реферальную ссылку в чат. И по ней тот, кто не зарегистрировался, пускай зарегистрируется в проекте и напишет свой email, который он будет регистрировать в проекте. И по этому email все получат по 200 подарочных долей.
А если кто зарегистрирован?
А если кто зарегистрирован, просто пишет свой email.
Okay. So once again, if you have another questions, you're free to ask. If not, so please write your email to receive a gift of 200 shares. Kayode, please send your link if someone doesn't already register the account. Then they will register your link.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome. So please, I'm urging you guys, please drop your email. I'll file everything together and I'll forward it to Victor, please. Thank you so much for your time, and other questions too can come in, and you can also schedule a Zoom meeting with me or a WhatsApp conference call, so we talk. I'll explain more about what we are doing here. Thank you very much for your time.
Ну что ж, друзья, если вопросов ни у кого нет, то мы тогда будем завершать конференцию. Давайте еще подождем пару минут, дадим время людям написать свои имейлы. Тот, кто не зарегистрировался, пускай зарегистрируется. И мы будем завершать конференцию. Скажем спасибо Kayode из From Nigeria за то, что он провел эту презентацию. Было очень здорово, познавательно. Будем ждать от него с нетерпением новых презентаций. смены его партнерского статуса на какой-нибудь партнерский статус президент, например. Спасибо всем, кто был. Ну вот, подождем еще 2 минуты и будем выходить тогда, завершать конференцию. У вас есть 2 минуты задать вопросы. Пока я здесь, могу ответить на них. Спасибо, друзья.
Sorry. Please write your emails and register in the project. We will wait a couple more minutes so you have time to write your emails and we will finish the conference. Thank you. We will get to see you today during our conference, and thank you, Kayode. It was a great presentation.
Thanks, Kira. Thank you so much. Victor, thank you. And everyone too. Shout out to Eugenie. He's my graphic person. My regards to him. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for attending. Thank you so much. So please drop your email, and I'm going to send everything over to Victor, please. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Also, please, I'll be dropping my WhatsApp handle here. Please, you can reach out to me via WhatsApp if you have any more questions. I'll be glad to answer and to explain much more better than this. Thank you so much for your time.
Kayode, please end the conference in a minute.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank
Let me,
you.
I'd like to drop my. Thanks. So I'll be ending the conference. Thank you so much for your time. And I'm really sorry for those that were in the waiting room that we couldn't admit them instantly. We are still going to be holding many more webinars, so it won't be like this. Thank you so much for your time.